Good morning to all. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to solve the introduction to machine learning of NPTEL week 8 assignment 8 questions which last date is 19 March 2025. These are my credentials guys. I have 2023 get qualified TOT and IT certified having 17 years of experience and the IT trainers. Now let's start the question. You can see in Week 8, Assignment 8, Introduction to Machine Learning, and which last date is 19 March 2025. Only 8 questions are there. We will try to attempt these 8 questions one by one. Let's start the first question here. The first question is asking about which of the statement is true about the random forest. Is true about the random forest. The goal of the random forest is to decrease the correlation between the trees. Okay, this is the true statement. This is the true statement about the random forest. Why? Which is the option B is the true statement, because random forest aim to reduce the correlation between the individual decision tree by introducing the randomness, that is through the bootstrapping features and feature selections. This helps to improve generalizations and reduce overfitting. Okay, so option C is incorrect because fitting reducible is a characteristics of a gradient boostings, not random forest. So we choose the options B, the correct answer. Okay, now moving to the question number 2. Consider two statements. Statement 1 is gradient boosted decision tree can overfit easily. Statement 2 is it is easy to parallelize gradient boosted decision trees. Which of these are true? Okay. So we choose statement 1 is true and statement 2 is a false statement. That is 1, 2, option B is the right answer. So statement 1 is true. Why statement 1 is true? Because gradient boosted decision tree GBDT is a prone to overfitting, especially with a large number of trees or insufficient regularizations. But in case of statement 2, it is a false statement because gradient boosted decision tree is inherently sequential, because each tree is built to correct the errors of the previous one, making it difficult to paralyze. Okay, so here you can choose option B. Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is a false statement. Now moving to the question number 3. A data set with the two classes is plotted below. Here cross plotted, this is class 1 and this is called class 2. A question is asking about, does the data satisfy the naive Bayes assumptions? No, simply no. It is not satisfy the naive Bayes not satisfy the naive Bayes assumption. Why it is not satisfied? Because naive Bayes assumption is that the features are conditionally independent given in the class labels. In the given data set, the features are clearly correlated. Feature 1 and feature 2 are not independent. So the assumption is violated. Okay, so the correct answer will be option no. Now, moving to the question number 4, consider the below data set, some x and y. Okay, given below, here is question is asking about, suppose you have to classify a text examples. Okay, the ball on the race to the boundary and are asked to compute P cricket, the ball on the race to the boundary. What is an issue that you will face if you are using Nebas classifiers, and how you will work around, as assume you are using a word frequencies to estimate all the probabilities. So you can choose option that is a problem. Problem means a few words that appear at a test time do not appear in the dataset. Solutions, that is smoothing. Here option B would be the right answer. Option B would be the right answer. Why, guys, we option choose B would be the right answer? Because in naive Bayes, if a word in the test example does not appear in a training data, its probability will be 0, leading to a 0 probability for the entire class. So smoothing, that is Laplace smoothing. Laplace smoothing is used to handle these issues by assigning a small probability to the unseen words. That's why you choose option B is the right answer. Now, moving to the question number 5. A company hires you to look at their classification system for whether a given customer would potentially buy these products. Okay. When you check the existing classifier on a different fold of the training set, you find that it manages low accuracy of usually around 60%. Sometimes it's barely above 50%. Clear. Okay. With this information in mind and without using the additional classifier, which of the following assembles methods would you choose to increase the classification accuracy effectively? Here we can choose the method that is AdaBoost. That is AdaBoost. Why, guys, we choose the method that is AdaBoost? Because AdaBoost is particularly effective when a base classifier has low accuracy, that is around 60%. It focuses on correcting the errors of the previous classifier by giving more weightage to the misclassified instances, which can classify more accuracy. Okay, more accuracy. So you can see another thing, I'm just let you know that another thing, the why we choose the database to the correct answer. The given classifier problem slightly better than the random guessing, around 60% accuracy, indicating that the base classifier is weak but still provides some meaningful prediction powers. AdaBoost Adaptive boosting is designed to improve the performance of such weak classifiers by focusing more on the classified instance during the subsequent training iterations. It assigns higher weights to the incorrectly predicted samples, forcing the model to pay more attention to difficult cases, which helps to increase overall accuracy. That's why we choose AdaBoost. Understood? That's why we choose AdaBoost. Now, moving to the question number 6. Suppose you have a 6-class classification problem with one input variables. You decide to use logistic regressions to build a predictive model. What is the minimum number of beta 0 and beta parameter pairs that needs to be estimated? Minimum is required, that is 5. Okay, that is 5. Why we choose 5 options? Because you see, for C-class classification problem, logistic regression requires k minus 1 sets of parameters, where k is a number of classes. Here k equal to 6. So 5 sets of B parameters are needed. Okay. Now, question number 6, option 5 is the right answer. That is 6, option C. Moving to the question number 7, the below figure shows a Bayesian network with 9 variables, all which are binary. Okay. Now, question is asking about which of the following are always true about the above Bayesian network. Which of the following? That is option C is always true. Guys, we see why option C is always true. In a naive Bayesian network, two variables are conditionally independent given their parents. Here B and H are conditionally independent given E and G. So P BHEG, that is equal to P BEG and PHEG is the right answer. So option C you can choose it with the right answer. Moving to the last question, consider the following data for 20 budget phones and 30 mid-range phones and 20 high-end phones. Now we have to calculate, consider by this giving table. In the table, the fields are given, that is called type and single SIM, 5G, compactability, NFC, and totals. So consider a phone with 2 SIMs, card slots, and NFC but no 5G compatibility. Calculate the probability of these phones being a budget phone, a mid-range phone, and a high-end phone using the Nebayes method. The correct or ordering of the phones type from the highest to the lowest priority. Consider highest to the lowest priority. Highest to the lowest priority, we considering that is mid-range, high-end, and budget. That is 9 or question number 8, option C, mid-range, high-end, and budget. Why we choose option C? Guys, you know that the using naive Bayes, the probability of each classes, that is budget, mid-range, high-end, is calculated based on the features, 2 SIM cards, NFC, and no 5G. Okay, that's why the highest probability is the mid-range, followed by high-end, and then budget. That's why we choose Option C. Okay, guys. Now we successfully attempted all the 8 questions. You can see now we are going to submit the answer of these questions. What is asking about? You may submit any number of times before the due date. The final submission should consider the credit. Now, once again, we will try to verify an answer. Question number 1, you can see B. Question number 2, B. Question number 3, B. Question number 4, also B. Question number 5, B. Rest, question number 6 is option C. Question number 7, option C. And question number 8, option C also. Now, I am going to submit the answer. After submitting, the message came, thank you for taking the week 8 assignment 8. Your answers are successfully submitted. Guys, if you like this video, you can share with your friends to watch to gain the meaningful knowledge, and you can share this video. And if you have any questions, any comment for your upcoming examination, you will try to ask me on the comment box. I will try to give the answer of this question as per my level best. Thank you for watching my video. Have a